between protesters and police that is being witnessed now is something that I cannot be able to describe, because protesters are using live stones. Why am I saying live stone? Because they're using strings, and then they swirl them to the air back to the police, while also the police at the same time are firing tear gas canisters, and even we've witnessed even live bullets, because the protesters seem to be somehow being able to overpower them, because they've been trying to access Kibra for a while now, almost an hour, and when they move a little bit inside, the protesters are being able to throw stones to them and push them back. Remember, the police are even having the special lorries that usually have water canisters, so it's a little bit difficult to access that point right now because of the stones being thrown and even the tear gas canisters and the wrangles and push and pull between the police officers and the residents of Kibra. What I've witnessed so far, a number of vehicles, their windscreens have been broken, including some that are being owned by media stations, so definitely it's a clear indication that the protesters are not sparing anyone, including the members of the Fourth Estate. Those are journalists. But so far we have also witnessed a number of arrests. A few minutes ago, a few young men were passed here a few minutes ago with the police officers after they were being arrested. On what I asked the police what was the reason for the arrest, they said they were the ones that was throwing stones to the police. So we are just nearby Kibra police station. Police are trying to man the area nearby because it has become a little bit difficult to be able to push the protesters behind back to their homesteads within Kibra. So the roads, especially here, are not impassable. A while ago we saw the protesters pushing the police all the way up to Ngong Road, where they were able to block the road for a while before the police officers were able to reconcile together and be able to push back the protesters to Kibra. So far, the main concern that the people of Kibra are saying is only to do with the high cost of living and all the other issues that have been raised by Azimio leader Raila Odinga. And so far, we have not witnessed any other thing, especially in regards to destruction of property. All the businesses here in Kibra remain closed because the owners are saying they are not sure if their properties are safe, and even there's no one to come and buy or even sell, because everyone is being tried to be advised by the police officers to remain indoors so that they can be able to control those ones who are still outside on what they are terming them as the real protesters. So the current situation in Kibra is just the push and pull between the police officers and the protesters who are trying to access the major roads, including these Langata to Ngong Road bypass, and also the Ngong Road main road, which they wanted to barricade, but they were controlled by the police. So it's just a push and pull between the police and the protesters. Sometimes they're being able to overpower the police. The police are going back and then being able to come up again and push them back to Kibra. So we'll be following up much in detail. We have not seen any politician from this area or within Nairobi being part of this. It's only the protesters, and they're saying they'll continue with this event or this scenario until the end of the day, until their concerns are heard. I've only witnessed 2 young men who have been arrested and are now being behind bars here at Kibra police station. But we'll be able to gather more information, more details as the day goes by, and also to be able to give you a clear picture of what will be transpiring here at Kibra, which has been termed as one of the strongholds for Azimio la Umoja.
All right, Willie Lusige coming to us from Kibra. Please